I just saw Looper. I'm talking about the movie Looper, and I think it's best if you go into this movie not knowing a whole lot about it. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything in this review. I'm just going to tell you my opinion on it, and that's it. Looper is a movie that came out yesterday, directed by Rian Johnson. He spells it with an I because he's better than everybody else. Who also directed the movie Brick, which came out in like 2005. I watched that this week for the first time, so it was awesome. So I was really excited for Looper. This movie stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Bruce Willis, Emily Blunt, and Paul Dano. Don't go into this movie expecting an extreme action flick. This is not one of those kinds of movies. Now, that doesn't mean it's boring at all. Just don't go in expecting an action movie. The basic premise of this movie is at some point in the future, like 50 years from now, time travel is invented. And when the mob in that futuristic society wants to kill somebody, they send their target 30 years into the past where that target is killed by a hired gun called a looper, hence the title of the movie. Joseph Gordon-Levitt plays one of these loopers in this movie, and his whole life changes when the target that he's assigned to kill is himself, just 30 years older and played by Bruce Willis. Now, I'm not going to tell you any more than that because you need to go into this movie fresh. I think I only watched the trailer like once to this movie because I didn't want to know anything about it. I wanted to go in and just enjoy this movie, and so I didn't read a lot about it. I just went and watched it, and that's what I suggest that you do as well. Some people complained about what Joseph Gordon-Levitt's face looks like because they changed it to make it look like Bruce Willis's face a little bit more. And I'm going to tell you this, it didn't bother me at all. I actually really liked the makeup or the CGI, whatever they did to it. I honestly don't know. I didn't do any reading over that. But whatever they did to it, it actually looked really good. It looked realistic. It didn't look super corny. You forget that he's Joseph Gordon-Levitt pretty quickly. I mean, you believe that he is a younger Bruce Willis, and part of it is because Joseph Gordon-Levitt does such a good job of portraying a younger Bruce Willis, just through the mannerisms, like I don't have the lips to do it, but just like he kind of sticks his lip out and kind of closes his mouth a little bit. I don't know, I can't do it, but Joseph Gordon-Levitt does it, and it's subtle, and it really adds to his character and makes you believe that he is Bruce Willis, just younger, of course. So his face didn't bother me at all. That wasn't a problem for me at all in this movie. I really enjoyed it. I thought it added a lot to the movie. I think it was definitely necessary. I was actually kind of surprised by how straightforward the concept of time travel and things like that were in this movie. Typically, the concept of time travel is really hard to grasp in a movie. And a lot of times you get plot holes and things like that because of the way that they portray time travel in futuristic movies. But in this movie, it was really straightforward. It was very well explained. They actually made fun of time travel in the movie, and I thought that was funny because it's always funny when a movie can make fun of itself because it means it's fully aware of what it is. So that was good. Now, overall, I really enjoyed this movie. It was very good. The acting was excellent. The story was really interesting and unique and different. I think it's one of the more unique movies that's come out this entire year. Definitely go check this one out in theaters. This is one that you need to go see and you need to go pay to see because this is worth your money. Go check it out. It's really good. I highly recommend this. Comment below this video. Let me know what your thoughts are on Looper. Are you going to go see it? Have you already seen it? And if you have, what were your thoughts on it? If you enjoyed this review, like it below and subscribe to my channel. Go check out my other videos. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy Looper.